We are continuing in our fall series today and focusing on change. And so from here, jump into a child's pose. So you can take your knees wide, toes to touch, just melt yourself forward, or you can take puppy if child's pose is too deep. You can keep the hips lifted and just reach the arms forward. I'll stay seated for a little bit as you're in your child's pose. Just taking that pause before diving in to know where you are right now before we start. Just all the things you come onto your mat with, the things you want to work through and move and leave behind. So you're giving yourself the gift of these next 25 minutes just to be with your breath, to move and work things out in your mind and in your body. So you can go into the rest of your day just feeling a little lighter, a little more connected, integrated. So while you're here, just focusing on your deep breathing, the back body just expands and opens on every inhale. Just feel yourself melting into your mat with each exhale. So fall is this reminder of change. It's so quickly that leaves can go from green to all the different colors of red, orange, yellow. Just seems to happen overnight. And you savor it just for this moment before then those leaves fall. There's that quote that says the only constant is change. And so we come into our time just acknowledging that it reminds us our bodies, our minds, our surroundings, they're always developing, always shifting, whether or not we like it. It's just the nature of things. And it is the reminder and the emphasis on just staying present and enjoying what is today, knowing things shift and change. And we can't control that. And so we just embrace it and step into what is right here and right now. And we take it all in. In your child's pose, just begin to lift the upper body. Just walk your hands over to the left. So kind of from the waistline, just shift over. You're resting on that left thigh. Square that right shoulder head down, the right armpit down. Maybe reaching the right armpit or the right fingertips a little further. Take a few breaths into your right side body. With each breath, just letting it root you into the present. Learning to accept the things around you that shift and change, that just are. It's just how things will be. And welcome it. Allow it to shape you and grow you instead of being stubborn and resisting it. Come back center, walk to the right, same thing, just squaring both shoulders down. Maybe the left hand can reach a little further forward. Full breaths here. Just learning to hold everything in life with an open hand. Come back center in your child's pose. Maybe in your child's pose, the palms do face up as that reminder to hold it all loosely. That we're fully in it and we fully embrace. And when it's time to release, there's that grieving, and we let it go. And we're ready to welcome in the new, the next, the shifting. from your child's pose. Just shift yourself up into table slightly, and then we're gonna lower all the way down to our belly. Palms just underneath the shoulders, tops of the feet press down into the mat. Draw the navel into your spine. We're just gonna little baby back bend up. Keep drawing the navel in, shoulders back. Exhale, lower the head down. Again, this time a little higher. Inhale, press the palms down. Tops of the feet rest down. Hug the elbows in. Lower down. Again, inhale, rise up. Maybe this time the hands hover over the mat. Hug everything in, draw navel to spine, tops of the feet press. Shoulders draw back. Exhale, lower down. Bend the knees, maybe windshield wiper the legs side to side. And then legs come back down. Press yourself up to table. Just a few breaths here. Move, maybe wag your tail or take your cat-cow. Just thinking about life and the changes that have been going on around you or within you. Do you tend to want to grip and hold on to things too long? How do you process and handle the changes in your life? As you're ready, curl the toes under, lift the hips high, press into down dog. Just move in your first down dog. Let's lift the right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hips. Keep pressing that left armpit up. Square the shoulders. Straighten the right leg. Square the hips. Bring that right foot down. Switch sides, left leg lifts. Maybe come up on the right toes, lift a little higher. Bend the left knee, open the hip. Maybe the right heel roots back down. Straighten the legs, square the hips. Walk yourself to the back of your mat, forward fold. Just letting the head dangle. Skull draws down towards your mat. Being fully present to your life right now today. Knowing that the only constant is change. And then we just move in the flow of what is. Inhale, halfway lift. So you exhale, come back into that down dog. Right leg lifts again. Bend the knee, open the hip. And then straighten the legs, square the hip. We're gonna step that right foot or take the back of the calf and bump it up to the right side of your mat. Hands are on the inside edge. Drop the hips, drop the back knee. Bring the top of the left foot down. Root the palms down, coming into lizard. Just gonna take a few breaths here in this first one. You can draw the chin to your chest. Maybe there's a little rock or sway. So you just move through things. Maybe you bend the knee, the back knee, reach the right arm up, maybe it comes up and over. If you can grab for that foot or use a strap, just open the chest. Release that down. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee. Step back to down dog. And just feel the difference in the sides as we brought some change into our body. Lift the left leg up, bend the knee. And then straighten the legs, square the hips. We're going to step the left foot to the outside. So step or shimmy it, however you can get there. Drop your right knee down, uncurl the toes. Try not to put the pressure directly on the right kneecap, but a little bit on the flesh above the knee. Square, root the hands down, pull the heart up, the gaze up. And then you can draw the chin to your chest while you keep drawing the shoulders away from your ears. Maybe you bend the knee, reach the left hand up, reach back for the foot with your strap or with your hand. Lift the gaze, open the chest. Just learning to lighten our grip on things and just welcome the change that is inevitable. That it can be really painful and difficult to walk into, but it usually brings about some really good growth and healing if we just let it happen. Curl the back toes, lift the knee, we'll step back into down dog. Start to just walk yourself to the top of your mat. Just do a little flow here. Keep the body moving. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sink back, chair pose. Hold it for a few breaths. Draw the shins back. Hug the inner thighs towards midline. We've got a little cat in the plant holder here, just chilling with us. And then straighten the legs, hands come to heart, exhale. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. We're going to find that lizard pose again. We're going to take warrior 3 or 1. So step the left foot back. Blade the back foot. Bring that right foot out to the right, left foot out to the left. Start to bend into that right knee while pushing weight into the pinky edge of that back foot. So you're ready, inhale, rise up. Warrior 1. A few breaths here. Hips are squared to the front of your mat. Hug, feel the hips hug center and then lift up. Let's interlace the hands behind us, draw the knuckles down. Lift the heart for a moment and then humble warrior, hinge forward. The knuckles reach up and over. Can you draw that right shoulder into the right inner knee? Keep drawing the right hip back. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands come down to the inside edge of that right foot. Again, coming into lizard, come to the ball of the back foot, and then drop the knee. Flex that right foot, open the knee. And then curl the toes, step back, down dog. Left leg lifts, step the left foot forward, drop the back knee. Inhale, reach high. Take the right hand to the outside of the left knee, reach back, twist. What invitations there for change for you to embrace? Inhale, reach high. Exhale, hands come down, curl the back toes, step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sink back, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Just taking a breath here, palms down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back with the right foot. Warrior 1. Get your feet in Left foot out to the left, right foot out to the right. Draw this left hip back. Inhale, rise up. Warrior one. A few breaths here. Try not to grip into the front toes, but lift the toes and root into the four corners of your feet. Keep drawing this left hip back, right hip forward. Interlace the hands behind you, draw the knuckles down. Open your heart. Embrace what is. And then shift forward, humble warrior. Keeping your left hip tucked in. Hugging that left shoulder to the inner knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down, coming back into that lizard. Come to the ball of the back foot, drop the knee. Uncurl the toes, maybe flex the left foot and open the knee. Just 2 breaths. Curl your back toes, lift the knee up, step to down dog. Right leg lifts. Step the foot forward, drop your back knee. Inhale, reach high. So you exhale, left hand to the right knee, twist it back. Inhale, reach back up. Hands come down. Curl the back toes, step to the top of your mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sink back chair. And hands come to heart, exhale. All right, from here, we're going to take out a little bit on. So rooted to the right foot, we'll cross the left ankle over the right knee, sink back. You can reach the arms forward, bring the hands to your heart, or fingertips down if you need that stability, but keep that left foot flexed. Feel that hip opener here. And then inhale, straighten that right leg. Step it back, warrior one. Reach up. Interlace the hands. Press the knuckles. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Full breath in. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, this is going to be fun with this cat here. Hands come down, come into that lizard pose. Uncurl the toes, look up. Exhale, chin to your chest. Inhale, curl the back toes, lift the back knee, exhale, step back, down dog. Left leg lifts. Bring the left foot forward, drop the back knee. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, right hand to left knee, twist. Inhale, reach back up. Hands come down, curl the back toes, step up, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Sink back, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. This time, root into the left foot, excuse me. Cross the right ankle over the left knee, sink it back. Maybe fingertips down, hands at heart. Right foot flex, draw that right knee down. Just feel that opening. Embrace the shifts in your body. Straighten the left leg, step back, warrior one. Find your footing, inhale, reach high. Exhale, interlace the hands. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, hinge forward. Stay for your inhale. Next inhale, reach high. Hands come down, exhale. Finding lizard, hands to the inside edge of the left foot. Lift up, inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Curl the toes under, lift the knee. Inhale, exhale, step back, down dog. Right leg lifts. Step it forward. Drop the left hand to the right knee, twist. Inhale, reach up. Hands come down, exhale, step. To the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold it out. Inhale, sink back, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Let's just step back, down dog, into child's pose. Maybe this time the arms reach back. Just slowing your breath. You know, even in scripture, it talks about just this renewing of our mind, that we should be transformed by the shifting in the way we think, that as we grow and learn, that we're constantly being renewed. That even within us, we should be embracing change, welcoming it, letting it move us towards wholeness. We don't want to stay where we were last year, 5 years ago, last week even. We want the things around us that are happening to impact us. We want to reflect on what we've learned from them and allow them to teach us and to grow us. Change can be hard, but it's part of moving into wholeness. So maybe as you're in this child's pose, just thinking, what changes have you noticed in your body recently? Can you welcome that? What changes have you noticed in your own thoughts? Maybe there's been change in your surroundings. And maybe you're still in grieving stages in some of these places. Or maybe the change was actually necessary and is good. Or you can identify that it's good right away. From your child's pose, just press yourself up, cross the ankles. Just sit back. Stretch the legs out long. Reach the arms up. And then start to hinge forward. Folding it out. My own life just took such a major pivot from last year to this year. Not just pandemic-wise, but just in a lot of personal things. If you've been doing my classes over the last several months, you've heard me talk about some of it. And in many ways, I'm still recovering from the changes. And it showed me how tightly I was gripping onto some outcomes. Things that I just thought would be and expected to be, and when they weren't anymore, it just rocked me and it just shook the ground beneath me. And then last week I was listening to a podcast and they said I was being set free from the idea that any of it was about, that it was about anything other than being full body present to this moment right here. That the key is just to be present to what is, to where your life is today. Walk yourself back up. Bend the knees, we'll come to our back, hugging the knees into our chest. So I was gripping to these outcomes instead of just holding things open. And I think it's a struggle. I don't think any of us will ever perfect that. But it just taught me a lot. that I've been grieving it and releasing it. But instead of just staying stuck back there and fixating my thoughts on that place, you can take the hands to the knees and just make some circles with the knees. Instead of staying stuck there, it's this releasing, a constant, active releasing of what was, in order to fully be right where I am, even though right where I am is still filled with so many questions. But learning to welcome changes because they are bringing something new, birthing new things within me. They've been peeling back layers of my own limiting beliefs and just teaching me so much about myself. So this season of autumn, where we actively see our surroundings change, we see things being shed and let go, it's that reminder for us to look inward. You can bring the palms out to your side. We'll just end with a twist. Cross the left knee over the right. Scoot the hips to the left and drop the knees to the right. That what we see happening outside are reminders for us that it's just part of the nature of things to shift and change, to let go and to release, to die, to come back, where life comes again. So let Spirit speak into places in your life where maybe you've been resistant to the changes coming. Maybe they're in your body, maybe in your mind, maybe in your actions, your surroundings. Let Spirit speak into what it would look like to embrace that change. Come back center, scoot the hips to the right, cross the right knee over the left, drop the knees to the left. Maybe the gaze goes over the right shoulder. And then from here, come back center, just making your way into Shavasana. If there's any movement you need to take before, do that. Otherwise, as you're ready, just let the legs come out long and wide. Palms open at your side. So you're just breathing naturally here. Just allowing yourself permission to be all here. To remember that God is above all, through all, and in all. That you can welcome the unknowns. But we can welcome it because it transforms. Death makes room for new life. And change, however hard, is good because it teaches and it refines and it peels back and it exposes and it shows us. It shows us where we've been and maybe where we can go. Things are not meant to stay the same, and you are not meant to stay the same. into our quiet space right here where we need to accept change. Accepting change in our body, in our career, in our dreams, our relationships, our behaviors. God, speak. Just like leaves falling off trees outside, may you allow the things that we need to let go and release fall. May we just release our grip. Begin to move your fingers and your toes. If you want to stay here longer, you can. You can draw your knees into your chest. Just roll onto your side in a fetal position. And as you're ready, coming up to seated, eyes closed, or your gaze softly down. Taking a few breaths, sitting up tall and strong just to be in the quiet a little bit more. Together, let's breathe in and exhale, let it go. Blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing, and I just pray that as you go into the rest of this day and into this week, that you would have just a supernatural strength to release the things that it's time to release, and just feel confident even in the unknowns of what's coming. May you continuously embrace